If I believe that Jesus is the Son of God and every word that he spoke was true, then I need to see it in action.
In the right now.
And when I was sick, I had to speak healing to my body.
Oh, come on.
My God.
Yes,
and I saw that word. When I had nothing, no money, no nothing, almost homeless, I had to speak to what I wanted. I had no job when I was jobless.
Yes.
I spoke it out. I spoke. My job right now came out of my mouth.
My goodness. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I had to speak that thing.
Every little detail. I was reading this week in a book, Oral Roberts' old book said, God, Jesus is interested in the now of our existence.
The now.
I mean, not the by and by.
No.
I mean, that's all good.
Right now.
But the right now of our existence. Our healing we don't have to wait till we get to heaven to say, I'm going to get my brand new body and be healed. I need to get it
now, because your salvation is not about, it's not about you just getting to heaven. Your salvation is about now, right here on earth. It encompasses your peace, your welfare, your protection, your healing. That's what salvation is. It's preservation. What am I being preserved for? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What am I being preserved for? It's preserved. God preserves you for a purpose.
Yes.
There's something that he wants you to do. There's somebody he wants you to minister to. There's people that he desires for you to embrace. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and you always, I've heard you teach on this about being preserved for something greater.
Yeah.
Something great, like how you would say how your grandma, what's the story of your grandma preserving
pears and all kind of like fruit and vegetables and things like that, and she would can them, but first she had to put them in hot, she had to boil them to get all the impurities out, and they had to endure all of that, and then she would put them in a jar and then place them up on the shelf, and whenever we needed food, we didn't have to worry about it because it was already up on the shelf. We can preserve it, to preserve something for later use. My God.
Oh my goodness. So salvation is preserving us. For later use. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
So whereas a person might have just looked at a pear and said, hey, I'm just going to eat a normal pear. Them being preserved could be pear pie.
Exactly.
It could be pear pudding.
Anything.
It could be anything you can think of. I don't know. Hey, pear cobbler. You know what I mean? God. Whatever you got to do. Yeah. But what it shows me is it's always something beyond what you see now.
It is. And that's what God does. He takes us. He knew me before I was ever conceived. He knew you before your parents even ever met. He knew you. Yes. He already had you stamped. And so all we have to do now is basically, what is that purpose? What is that thing, God? Because you knew me. You knew I was going to go through these things. What? Where do you want me? Right now. Right now. I don't want to miss my moment now. I don't want to give up on, what God has for me right now because I'm sad because of something that happened in the past. No, I'm going to enjoy every moment right now. That's what Life in the Now Ministries is all about. Enjoying God right where you are, being you, being the best you that you can be, not having a religious experience, not, having religion, but having a true relationship with Christ, having a true relationship with Christ, being beautiful on the inside as well as the outside, just being you.
Yes.
Wow, look at that. That was our very first show. Oh my goodness. Too hype. I'm telling you, but look at how God did that thing. I mean, gosh, from then until now, 13 shows. We did it. We went through 13 shows.
13, a
whole season.
Starting from the beginning of the year to now. And waiting on season 2.
Yes.
I'm hyped.
I'm real excited about season 2. Y'all got to make sure that you continue to watch these shows over the next couple of weeks. We're going to just recap some of our shows that we've already done and already put out there, but June 1st, we're going to start with a whole new set of shows, a whole new season. So y'all got to stay tuned and watch God work in our lives. God bless you, and we will see you next week right here on Preach the Word Worldwide Network. Yeah.